Good morning, friends. Welcome to the CSM Computer channel. If you are not subscribing my channel, please subscribe it and click on bell icon so we'll get the latest updated video notification on your phone and laptop. Today we will learn the C programming syllabus. What are the syllabus included? What are the chapters included in C programming? We will learn in this section. So we will start with the C programming syllabus. So first unit is a unit 1, that is the introduction to principle of programming. In this section, introduction to programming with the programming language, machine level, assembly language, high level language. Then top down and bottom up development cycle with case study, how program is executed, that is the program execution. Then problem solving using algorithm and flowchart. After that, what are the time required to complete the program or execute the program, and what are the space required for writing the program, that is the time complexity and space complexity. In unit 2, we learn the introduction to C program. In this unit, we will learn the features of C programming, history of C programming, what is the use of C programming, basic structure of a C programming. Then we will learn the sample program, that is the simple program, our sample program. Then what is meant by constants, integers, how to declare a variable in a C program. How to declare a variable, it has basically 3 to 4 rules for declaring and assigning the variable. In unit 3, we learn the operator and expression. Basically, there are lots of operators present in C, but all these operators are divided into 3 sections, that is the unary operator, binary operator and ternary operator. We go through the unary, binary and ternary operator. After that, what are the precedence of that operator and what is the associative of that expression and what are the precedence of that expression, we will learn this unit. Unit 4, that is the data type and input output operators. That is in this unit we will learn the basic data types of C programming, that is integer, float, character, doubles, long, short, number of data types present in C programming. But in this unit we learn only the basic data types, that is integer, float, character and double. After that we will learn what are the keywords used in a C programming. That is basically there are 32 keywords present in a C programming. Then after that, how to get an input to C program and how to get output from a C program, that is the printf and scanf statement we will learn. Then getters and put a function we have work. After that, unit 5, we learn the control statement and decision statement. That means true and false parts program, such as greatest among 2 number, greatest among 3 number, then calculate the addition of 1 to 10 number. There is some condition in a program, then we learn the control statement and decision making. So with this, we go through the go to statement, if statement, if else statement, nesting, if else and else if latter statement. Then the conditional expression, that is the switch statement. Switch is nothing but the jumping statement. We will learn the jumping statement. Then if you want to execute one statement again and again, you have to use the loop. In C program, there are 3 loops present: while loop, for loop, and do while loop. Also, there are nesting, for, nesting while, and nesting do while loop is present. Then we learn the break statement and the continue statement. Unit 6 is array and string. In this section, we learn what is meant by one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, how to pass array to the function, what is meant by multi-dimensional array, and what is string, what are the string function included in the C. Then what is difference between integer array and string array, what is difference between character array and string array, we will learn this in this unit. Unit 7, it is the pointer. Basically, it is used to store the address of another variable, but in this section we learn the basic pointers, what is its use, how pointer can access one-dimensional array, how pointer can access two-dimensional array, how pointer works in array operations, what are the pointer arithmetic operation, What is meant by null pointer, string pointer, all these pointer operation, all these pointer topic will cover in this unit. Unit 8 is the structure and union. We learn in this section or in this unit, we learn the basic of structures, basic of unions, introduction of structure, introduction of union, then array of structure, pointer of structure, self-referential structure. What is the difference between array and structure? How structure is declared? What is meant by structure? These things are included in this section. Unit 9, it is the functions. In this section, we learn the basic function tasks such as function basic, how to declare a function, how to call a function, how to define a function, what is a function prototype, how to pass a parameter to the function by value, by reference, how to use an array in a function, how to use a structure in a function, how to use a pointer in a structure, and also we learn the recursion function. After that, unit 10, that is the storage class. Basically, there are 4 storage classes present in the C, that is atomic or local variable, global variable, static variable, and external variable. That means what are the visibility of that variables and how it long access, that is the storage class. Then unit 11 is a preprocessor. Preprocessor is a macro definition and substitution, macro with argument nesting macros, and condition compilation. Unit 12 is the dynamic memory allocation. In dynamic memory allocation, we can access those variables at runtime. C programming, dynamic memory allocation is done through malloc, calloc, and realloc functions, and allocated memory delete or free by using the free function. So in this unit, we learn the dynamic memory allocation using malloc, calloc, and realloc, and freeing using the free function. Last but not least, the file management. In this unit, we learn the defining and opening a file, how to file is closed, how to perform operation on file, how to write something in a file, how to delete from a file, how to copy into file, how to randomly access a file using normal way, using command line argument. So student, these are the basic things. These are the basic syllabus, and these are the syllabus for your next session or our C programming full course syllabus. I have just included basic and important parts in this unit. We will cover all the theoretical parts as well as all the practical assignment regarding this C programming. So if you like this video, please click on the like button or hit on the like button, and if you're not subscribing my channel, please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.